Alrighty. We got quite a bit of food. I'm gonna get some more. Your meat. And yeah, let's see. What do we need for... Need some more arrows. We're gonna need quite a few arrows. We don't have enough feathers. Make a stack of regular wooden arrows for now. Did we make our antler pickaxe? I have two hard antlers. We made an antler pickaxe, but I don't, oh, there it is. Yeah. Got our antler pickaxe. We can actually make our... You know what? Let's do that. Where should we make it? We should make it underneath here. Of course we should. That's perfect, actually. Perfect use of that space under. Okay, so we got the upgrades that we can get now. It's morning, so we got all daylight to start checking the coast. So we're gonna go south. We're gonna go all around the coast and try to find, basically try to find some crypts, get some certling cores, and start melting some tin and copper. We're gonna need to work on our blocking as well as our dodge rolling. Yeah, we're just gonna walk down, pick stuff up. Need it later. So we're gonna walk over this. The island is likely taking a left turn somewhere here. I don't have that much stamina. Oh, bees. We'll need to make a farm. We're gonna start making our homestead. Need to look out for birds as well because we need feathers. Make more fire arrows. But yeah, we're gonna make our homestead eventually, and then we'll start making a piggy farm. Other things. Basically, we'll start breeding them for their meat because we will need them for sausages later. Do the same thing with the wolves. Eventually. Wolves are significantly harder to find though. Aim. most of all to tame. There's a neck. Now. With that. We also need honey. I haven't seen a single beehive yet, so that's a big problem. Got some more feathers and torch. That 10? No. Okay. But we are in Black Forest. Oh. Should we mine these or maybe not? I mean, I can mark it. I'll mark spot for later. And yeah, so Black Forest is right here. We're gonna get our first taste of some Black Forest. Oh, got a bird, but the bird disappeared before I could do anything. Come on, Grayling. Come here. Oh, Grey Dwarf. Okay. See what we can do. Quite a bit of tin here, even though we're sort of in a... This is another tin. We'll mark that out as well. The reason why I'm not mining it right now is because I need the space. I've already... Look, my space is already filled. I'm gonna have to run back. But just want to map out. So this is still meadows, clearly. But we do have a bit of a crossover here. Grey Dwarf. This is good. I need my blocking skill up. Okay, we're getting a little bit crowded here. I need to kill one of these off. This is good. I'm getting a lot of XP on this. Both blocking and dodging and all that stuff. But we're gonna I think we're going to have to run back. It's gonna get dark before I get anywhere, eventually. We're just gonna start exploring along the edge here. I hear a skelly. I hear several skellies. these. Oh, fuck. And then we have an archer. Okay. I'm dead. Oh, fuck. Fucking archer, dude. Fucking archer. So annoying. Oh, there's a bear. Okay. Nice. I do not want to fight a bear with 11 health. Yeah. Yep. I would love to kill the bear. I just don't have the capacity to do so yet. They are vicious. They're quite easy to kill once you have bronze gear, but I have a club and a wooden shield. Not quite there yet. There's the bear. We need to find another entry, I guess. Avoid it. Oh. Thought I could sneak by, but there's the bone fragments. One star grade work. Okay, come on. I swear it's a fucking archer. This archer's gonna die. Come here, boy. Boom. Sit the fuck down. There you go. Apparently I'm not rested enough. I'm not rested anymore, so. What we'll do is we'll go back here. But it will be... Ooh! Oh! Bingo! Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Shit. Exactly what I needed. Okay, let's, you know what? Put this down. Come on. There we go. We'll get some wood, and we'll get some bees. That was perfect. That is exactly what I needed. Oh, I can't pick everything up yet. Okay, what can we get rid of? Stone? Get rid of stone. There we go. Okay. Let's head back up here. It's already dark. Don't need to look for trouble right now. But we do have 10 bone fragments, which means we can now upgrade our armor. Good. Now we can also upgrade our club. And okay. At the beginning, it is a slow process. Just have to be careful not to overextend. I'll run back, sleep, and then come back with some upgraded gear. Yeah. Hello. Block. Very important that we get our blocking skill up to like 20, 25, 15 at least before we move on to the swamps. We barely entered the Black Forest for now, but I'm just thinking ahead. Let's make ourselves some beehives, get honey. Take a little ball. Got here. And fine, bees are sleeping. Okay. Sometimes they're a bit fuzzy about space. Fire arrows. One upgrade. Do I have leather tunic? Leather. pretty good for defense as well. As long as you repair them. Yeah, we'll replace raspberries with honey. It's not very organized at the moment because we don't have a. This is just a starting hut. Once we start building our base properly, I will do that off camera. There's really no reason to spend time on that. Right. It's gonna be boring. Much. So we can upgrade, but we need hero hide and we need bone fragments. We're not quite there yet, but we've 2 out of 3 pieces have been upgraded. That's good. Can we upgrade our club? No. Need 5 bone. Okay. Let's sleep. These are happy. Okay. Let's leave the wood behind. We don't really need any wood. Guess we need another chest. Just make 2 more here. Okay. Let's go. Keep going this way. This is a nice clearing. Oh, hello. I thought I heard something and then I didn't see you. Bye-bye. So this is a big clearing, but down here, I want to get into Blackwood. Do we have another beehive? Maybe? No beehive. Unfortunate. Alrighty, let's This is Black Forest. So we're closing in on Black Forest down here. First, what I would want to do is clear some burial chambers. Get some cores. So we can get a melter and get coal going. Going in. What do we need? We need seeds. We need to spot mining opportunities, so copper primarily. Copper and tin and roll caves. That light armor. Go down here. There's some tin ore. We're not gonna mine it. Same as before. This is just for when we actually go out for specifically tin, have big points. There's a spawner there. I don't really want to engage a spawner right now. I don't have the power to deal with that. So, up here. Really don't want to deal with a troll either. There's a copper. Okay. Copper node. I was hoping we would find a copper closer to the edge, but fine. Here's the burial chamber. Let's go. Where was the other guy? Other skeleton. Facing it out. So barrel chamber is right here. Use a different one. Copper right over here as well. I do want to kill the skeleton that went away. Go anywhere else. Oh, hello. Hello, bear. I do not want to fight you. No, no. No, no, no. You know what? Let's go in here. That. Without choking of the smoke. We'll try to get a rested buff here. Before we go in any further. There we go. That was it. Okay, very small one. Another very small one. The Veg Viso points us to our side. This is pretty easy, there's no ghosts here. Bad for that. Okay, how many do we have? We have 8. We need 2 more. Let's just do the same one. Did we check all the rooms here? Yep. Yep. This one is cleared. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Still getting poisoned even though I'm dodging it. I can't time it right. Fuck. Oh, blocked. Okay. There we go. Poison. I should survive though. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to get my health back up. Get our health back up full before we engage. My club is also gonna break any second. Once we're done with this one, we're just gonna run back. It's also going to get dark pretty soon. Don't want to stay in the Black Forest when it's dark. Not right now. It will be fun later when we have a little bit more power. Come on, come here. I want to get you out of there. Okay, nice. Okay. We kind of failed, but kind of succeeded. Oh, no. Oh my god, okay. Alright, here we go. Spear is not exactly efficient against these. I do have my torch. Torches act like a club, so need to. We have another torch, thankfully, but we don't need it. Okay, we got 2 more, which is exactly what we needed. So now we can get a smelter and a coal kiln up and running. Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more rooms to explore, so this is it. Get back out of here. Alright. Equip my bow. Pass this over. Alright. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's get to the meadows. Straight north from here. Piggies. I don't want to kill every piggy off. I want to be able to tame these piggies later, but why not? Get rain. Let's go north. Might as well explore while we're going back. It's gonna rain for about 8 minutes. Rain and darkness is something you want to avoid early on. This is not very good. But we're fine. We're in the meadows. We're fine. Worse if you're deep into the Black Forest or deep into... Well, swamp is always wet, which is a nuisance in itself, but how long are you going to chase me for? Bye. Go away. Go away. Okay, you know what? You asked for it. more you fuck around, the more you find out. Okay, let's go this way. We'll ping this. We can visualize. Okay, this way. Where's that? You shouldn't sprint in rain, but like I said, it's the meadows. Not that difficult. Do we have a... almost there. We'll dry up. We'll get started with the coal kiln and the melter. There. Need more deer hide. Alright, let's sleep. Get to the next day. Alright, the rain stopped. Nice. Let's get to building. We'll move all of this eventually, but for now, can we even put one here? Yeah, okay. It is a little bit tight, but I have plenty of wood to start burning while we go exploring. down. There we go. Alright. Let's make a container full of wood. Don't want to carry that around. Let's make a container for holding ores. There we go. Okay. We are ready to roll. We have an upgraded club. We have an upgraded shield. We have an upgraded bow. We have upgraded level 2 for armor. We have more fire arrows. We have some flinthead arrows that we picked up. We have some wood arrows for when we find birds. We'll use wood arrows rather than fire arrows, for example. We'll put the rest of the wood there as well. We need deer meat. Before we go. And we need to pick up honey. Alright, we're ready to roll. But we are rested. We'll just need to find a place where we can get rested bonus again later on. Hopefully we can find a troll cave. Usually you can use the entrance of a troll cave to as a sort of a makeshift base while you're in Black Forest. So let's go east. We will need to start mining. Be a whole enterprise of itself. Need to start mining, and we have 2 copper nodes here, but I would prefer if we had copper nodes like up here somewhere. Nice. Get closer. So we'll start exploring eastward. Oh, come on, dude. Eastward. Sun rises in the east, even in Valheim. Target practice. I just moved as I released the arrow. Okay. So, what is our level? We have 16 wood cutting, we have 10 blocking, which is good, 12 bows, 22 in clubs. We're very good for clubs. We need to get a bronze sword, start getting sword up. We're not going to be running knives. We're going to be running... I'm going to be using clubs, swords, and the new fist weapons. I'm quite excited about the new fist weapons. It has no movement penalty, and you have six times parry bonus, which is really, really nice. Not only are you more movable, more agile, but you can also hit a lot harder when you get your stagger bonus. Are we going east? We are going east, but I'm not seeing any. Well, I am seeing up here. We have some black forest. We have a copper node that is quite shallow into this area. I heard a skelly. Get club and shield. So we got gray dwarfs and skeletons fighting, and we have I think we have an entrance. Yeah, we got an entrance. Alright, very nice. Getting some more circling cores is very important to get portals up and running so we don't have to walk everywhere. So let's mark this on the map. But for right now, we're not going to do this one. We are going to try to find a copper node that is shallow like this one. This one is like right on the border between Black Forest and Meadows. We want the exact same thing for a copper node, hopefully. Hopefully we can. Is this a copper node? Nope. Rock. Okay. Here's tin. Good. Mark that on the map as well. It's also rock. Guess we don't have any shallow and no shallow copper nodes. We have some tin deposits up here, and we have a beehive. So get this beehive. That was unexpected. Then over here. We're gonna go on a tin run later, but first we want to start with copper, because copper is the most annoying to get. It takes a long time to clear out a copper node. Ooh, and speaking of the devil, we do have a copper node right up here. And it's fairly shallow out of the ground as well. Nice. Love that. But we do have to clear some trees around. Believe me, this node is a lot bigger underneath the ground. But yeah, this is where we're gonna start. This is fairly close to home. Fairly close. Let's mark this. We do have wood, so let's make a repair station because we're gonna need it. There's another. Ooh. Okay, let's mark this one up as well. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy. And we got a copper node as well here. Nice. I don't know how much copper we'll need, but it's good. It's always good to mark out copper nodes as you see them, then you can adjust from there. We'll get some more feathers. Getting the killing the crow there. The arrow is stuck in the air for some reason. Okay, let's mark this out as well. Go. Some more tin. There's a spawner over there. We don't want to go there right now. So let's go back to our copper node. That was pretty shallow up here, and start mining this one out. But first we need to get a repair station established. No, not really a whole lot of flat land, because I imagine this will go into this area, so let's put it down here. We'll need some wood, but get the wood we need when we cut down trees. Let's don't have a there we go. Okay. So repair station. There, and then wood. Clear this one. I would imagine this would go. I would need to clear these pine trees. Takes a while, and it does upset the Grey Dwarfs. I want to focus on clearing this. These four trees also need to go, I think. Oh. Regardless, we'll need the core wood anyway, so might as well, you know? Come here. Hey! Hey! Come on. Why is my parry not working? Come on. There we go. Wrong weapon, but that works. The axe is so slow, though. I do not recommend axes. As a weapon. Definitely not early game. In Ashlands, you get access to dual wielding axes. That's a different story, but before then, axes are really not that great as a weapon. Cut these 4 trees down. It is going to get dark really soon, so this is all we're gonna get before we have to go back. So... Oh, okay. Yep. This is always fun when it happens. It makes my life a lot easier. Not having to cut down everything. Will, however, fill my inventory. Alright, let's make the repair station complete, Where'd that repair go? Here. Okay, so repair station, basically what it means is make little shed like so. Obviously we're not on even ground, but you can always fill this in. And then take the thatch roof as so, and bam, you have a makeshift repair hut. Okay. Now, before we go back, we do want to clear another burial chamber so that we can set up portals and make our lives a lot easier and make this a little bit quicker. So, where did we have burial chambers? One over there and one down here. Go back to this one, clear that one out, and then we go back home. That's our goal for this one. It will be dark when we come out, and it will be a bit of an adventure to get back. We might get ganged up by Grey Dwarfs. This is why I mark things out as you see them, because I would have completely forgotten where the burial chamber was if I hadn't marked it out. If you think the map is cluttered, just wait until we get further into the game. Let's see. Get a fire started because we need rested bonus. Rested bonus is so important. It can be it is the difference between life and death. And then once we get the rested buff and let that run, and I'm just gonna hold block. I don't know what's around the corners. Nothing is here. Okay. So I always follow the right hand wall. It's just easier to find my way back out again. This is how I know that I cleared a certain path, is just follow the right hand wall. And if you do that consistently, then you don't get lost. So here I cleared this. Okay, we're going left. These were scary. These were very scary when I first started playing. Now it's definitely not. We only got 2 cores. Very disappointing. Very disappointing, I will say. I think I might go to the other burial chamber and clear that out as well before we go back. It doesn't feel like this will be enough to get portals started. What we could do is bring with us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? We'll do it like this. We'll go back. We'll rest. We'll set up a portal at home, and then with the next acquired. What am I saying? With the more certain cores coming in later, we'll set up another portal at the mining site. So we don't have to run back and forth like this. We can just portal back when we're out of rested bonus, when we're out of daylight, stuff like that. This is quite a bit of time. Because I'm playing solo and because of the inventory restrictions in this game, I have some mods. It's detailed down below if you want to know exactly what I'm running. Basically, I have some world modifiers where I I've increased the resource rate, I've lowered the death penalty, and I have lessened the amount of raids. We still have raids, we're still gonna have raids, but it's quite frequent for when you're playing solo. So I just slightly less of them, and then also I turned the portal to where you can transport metals. Tediousness is not difficulty, in my opinion. So, okay, got some necks. Cool. Okay, let's go in there. More wood in there. Gotta close my door. Where do we have space here? I only got one queen bee? Okay. Get up another beehive. We'll move all this eventually. Not gonna be our main base. This is gonna be an outpost for when we need to get to the spawn circle. But for now, this is what we're working on. Have more deer meat after when this. Well, that's quite a big stack though. Let's just get to the next one. Okay. It's portal time. Let's see. Do we have... Actually, we can't do portals yet. I forgot. We need copper ore before we can make portals. Because we need a copper axe. No, bronze axe. To get fine wood. Okay, well. Plans change. Morning. It's not raining, which is good. We'll pick those up. Keep the fire going in the coal kiln while we're going another adventure. We're going back to where we were here. We're going to start mining this time. Hopefully we don't run into any trolls. Don't really have... I mean, we could just kite, but I think 28 fire arrows is not enough. You never know. And I don't have a ad gear. I don't have a sword. So we're still not to the power level we want to be able to be comfortable in the Black Forest. I'm trying to be as efficient as I can and plan things out because I know what I need to be doing without speedrunning, because I want to enjoy. I haven't ever done a speedrun, to be honest, but I don't know that I would enjoy it, because I do enjoy each stage and building and taking the time. Considering the lack of graphic fidelity, this game is quite beautiful. This just proves that you don't need to have like super duper graphics to make a good game. The last 10 to 15 years have been hyper focused on graphics, but really You don't really need that if you can make a great game in other ways, like progression, story, stuff like that. Alright, let's get back over here. We'll mine. Oh, hello. We'll mine until about. You can see the time there. We'll mine until about noon, and from then we'll start picking up our stuff that we want to bring back, and head back, because it does take a bit of time to get through this part. Get out of the Black Forest. Alright, we got our little hut. We can make a little later on we'll get more wood. Alright. So what I like to do here, first of all, let's cut this, let's get this out of the way. Oh shit. Let's cut this one down. So normally more of this node would be underground, but this is really nice because then we don't have to dig as much regular ground. We can basically half of it, what we will do around it. Alright. Start. Go counterclockwise. Dig as deep as we can. Okay. I think this is... Maybe we can go a little bit lower. Okay. Reach the bottom right about here, I think. Do I hear a troll? Or is that just my imagination? Apparently it was my imagination. Get this out of the way. Get this one out of the way. We need to dig until our axe breaks. Okay, let's get rid of the stump. Can't wait until we get a bronze axe. Holy moly. Right, there's, as suspected, there's plenty underneath the ground. You can tell. Yeah, we'll just keep digging until we have no more health on our axe. Not what I wanted to do, but they're broke, so let's get out of here. So now we can clearly see the perimeter. It's gonna be ending up about here. So we're gonna need to cut these two down as well, I assume. But let's get back to our repair station. And also while we're at it, we can kill some of these gray dwarves off. When you make noise, they are go to that noise. Yeah. If you're not around, they will attack you stuff. Sometimes you have to protect the repair station a bit more than I have done right now, but we'll go with this for now. And we'll continue. Let's clear this out. Got it. I could actually get on level terrain. Now I'm on level. Okay. Continue. Right over here. Make cut here. We're gonna have to mine out of all of this as well. It's gonna have to be. Here we go. Okay. We got the perimeter. Now we just need to chop all this out. And yes, we will need to remove these trees. Just chop it. Takes a while when you don't have a proper axe, when you have a flint axe. Well, plenty of core wood once we're done. Oh, jeez. Cut this down as well. I think this is all we have time with for now. We'll mine a little bit more. Clear this out. Then when we come back, we'll mine the actual ore and not just the perimeter. Rested bonus, and I'm surrounded by the brick. Did I hear a troll? Nope. Grey dwarves. Grey dwarves are not really that hard to deal with, but it's when you have 5 or 6 grey dwarfs in tow, and then you also have a troll to deal with. That's when you get into trouble. And I have not died yet, which, I mean, saying that, I'm probably jinxed it, but I would like to keep that going. Are they attacking my repair? Yeah, they are. Oh, come on, dude. Bye-bye. Once I have a little bit more, a little bit better weapons, what we'll do is we'll set up a perimeter of fires, which as long as they're lit, will repel, or it should repel the grey dwarfs. That's one way to get around the problem of them interrupting my mining all the time. We'll see. Alright, we have to go. We seriously have to go. Carrying too much. Still carrying too much. Okay. Let's get out of here. Darks. Ooh, blueberries. Oh. What is this deer doing? Oh man, I hit the fucking rock instead of it. It moved right as I released arrow. And it starts to rain. Starts to rain. Right. Soon I will not have to walk back and forth all the time. Give me a lot of time. But for now, what we have to do. For those who don't know, who's never used a clock mod on Valheim, around 1700 is when you want to go, well, when it starts to get dark. And at 6 AM is when your game saves and you get the morning. So, and in real life minutes, I think the day is like 17 minutes or so, and the night is 8 minutes. So the night is shorter, but more dangerous, and because you get harder enemies, more enemies. So, and sometimes you want that. Like for example, the bear. I will want the full bear, the new bear armor and weapons, and for that I will need to find the bear, and most of the time they spawn during the night. So Sometimes you do want the tougher enemies to get the bigger trophies and the better resources. But right now, we're not there yet. We will need some bronze weapons, deal with bears and trolls. I'm gonna get an gear for trolls specifically, and then I'm gonna get a sword and bronze buckler for bears, and I will mostly be using either clubs or swords, and then I'll be, when I need to be more agile, for example, in the mountains, I will be using fist weapons. I might run around with fist weapons here as well, to be honest, and switch. It's good to have multiple different tools. Like, you want to cover all the different damage types. You want, for example, gear is really good for when you have multiple enemies around you, but it's not very good. It's very slow one-on-one, and it drains a lot of stamina. So what you want to do is have a different damage types, different kinds of weapons for different scenarios to cover all your bases. That's what I'm going for as well. We're just stocking up on coal right now because we will need a lot of coal when we have ores to melt. Okay, let's see, do we need more food? Not really. Repairs done. Do we have any more upgrades to do? Not really. Not until we can upgrade our workbench, which we cannot do just yet, because we need bronze for that. Okay. D needs more space. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. We'll put you around the corner. Sometimes they don't like neighbors, I guess. Oh my god, what a lag spike. That was weird. Nope. Needs more open space. Okay. What is going on here? Why is it not like it was working before and now it's not working? Oh. Put it up here then. Space. Ready? These are happy. Alrighty. So fucking fuzzy. But we made them happy, so that's good. Yep, we're headed to our copper node to actually mine the copper now. We'll see how much we get. I would like at least 20 ore to come back, because that's 2 rounds of melted copper. And obviously we do need 2 coppers, 1 tin. So our next after 20 ore, we will need 10 tin. Then we'll make our first bronze stuff, which would be Well, I usually start with the axe just because it unlocks so much with the being able to chop down birch trees. Usually I start with an axe and then I go to axe gear, sword, bronze buckler. I'm not sure whether I will be going with the bronze armor. I don't think so, just because it, generally speaking, Black Forest is not tough enough where you do need that armor, and you'd rather just be agile and be able to dodge. Just dodge roll everything, pretty much. So I think I'm just gonna go for the troll hide after that. Once we have an at gear, we'll hunt for trolls. So that's our checklist for now. Copper, tin, at gear. Well, first, obviously, we'll go for the axe and then at gear. And troll armor. Did I miss this one? I missed this one. Okay. A wooden spear. Interesting. Where is our repair station? Is down here. I'm also looking for seeds. We need carrot seeds. Because once we unlock bronze, we'll have a we'll start our farm. Actually, what I'll need to do actually is start making my new home base, my new homestead. That's gonna be the next project. But I'll do that off the live stream, just because it takes so much time and chopping wood. It's quite boring to watch. It's gonna be a simple one, but I'm gonna need to make a proper base defense. We'll chop this down so it's out of the way. That worked out. And make use of all this core wood. That'd be nice. Well, when we're building our home base. Yeah, let's start mining. Or not. Guess we're not gonna do that just yet because we have some Greed Wars was visiting. Okay, we'll clear this part. We'll clear it later. Right now, we need to clear this, and then we'll start mining. Grey Dwarves again. Hitting us. Okay. Focus on the task at hand. We want to hit. Alright, we got copper. We want to do sort of a. I like to make a cross to start and go from there. So much wood. Can I use the spear maybe? They actually fixed the problem with spears now. Spear is a very nice early game weapon because it's very cheap to make and it's quite effective. Okay, where are we going with this? We're going... So like I said, I want 20 copper. I would need to drop all this. I want 20 copper before we go. So 2 full loads of melting ore. And 11. Okay. Got our first part of the crop. Go this way. Well, need it. 8 more. But no, don't want to mine that just yet. Find this little thing here. There we go. That's 15. That's our axe broken as well, so that's good. Repair. Get back to. Recommend being a little bit more careful with the height than I was there. Let's see. So we got the cross. We got the first sort of. And this. And a slide off. Nice. Might as well. Oh, hello. I do not want to deal with you. The poison from these are really annoying. So, pull this one off. Like so. They're not difficult, they're just really annoying, especially in groups. Because they heal. They poison you and they heal everyone you're fighting. Okay. So this is sort of the first one, and then we'll mine it this way. 19. Okay, one more. At least. Can we carry more? Can carry a little bit more. Let's make sure we get as much as possible. We are not rested, is a problem. Stamina regen is really garbage. So what I'll do, okay, clear that, get that, and go back. Now it's gonna get dark pretty soon. Well, so, and this is a pretty good haul, so we'll just this. This is good. Get back to our base. Get our first oh. I really don't want to fight bears right now. I don't have the right tool for the job, so to speak. Bears are weak to slash damage. I have no slash damage. I have blunt and pierce right? Oh, hello. The bear actually noticed me. Run. Don't have any slash damage yet, so I would rather not take that fight. The key to survival in this game is knowing when to run away. I'm not even gonna bother with the skeleton, to be honest. Alright. But so far so good. No mishaps just yet. It will likely happen, but we haven't encountered a troll yet. We've had a few encounters with bears, but we've run away each time because I just know that I will not be able to fight it. So there's literally no point. But we will end up in a situation where you miss a parry or miss a dodge roll or something. It's just part of Valheim. But it would be interesting to see how far I can go without actually dying. Because kind of it is a bit of a time waster. It kind of sucks. Okay, let's get these going. Got money. Empty. The other one is probably empty as well because we moved it. Yep. So let's make a forge. I don't really want to make a forge right now because we don't have our main base. I would want a bigger room and Not a tree hanging into the ceiling. We can make a stag breaker. Interesting. That could be fun. I haven't really used a stag breaker. I don't know, a long time. We need more deer hide. Upgrade. Get our first cloak as well. Cape. Let's make a stag breaker. Why not? Has blunt and pierce and 150 knockback. Watch it. Actually, I haven't used it in a long time. Oh my god. Okay. Nice area of effect damage there. Really slow though. What's the penalty? Move see minus 15%. Sense. Could be useful. And if not, I'll just hang it on the wall or something. Got some visitors, probably some necks attacking my full killing my altar. So you will put more coal in there and some copper in there, and while we're doing that, I think we need to scout places for where to build our main base. So we know we have the Elder over here. I really can't... The river is not wide enough at all times to be ideal. I might just move all the way across here. This place here might be ideal because as far as I know, there's sea over here. So probably want to scout places down there. Grab some honey. So we'll go over there, and then we'll also mine some tin. We'll need a tin for making a cauldron, and we'll also need a tin to make bronze. So there's quite a lot of tin. So yeah, let's go straight across and see if we can't scout an area where we want to build our main homestead, which will be our main base until probably... It will probably be our main base until after mountains. In the plains, you need to have a base in the plains to grow the crops for that biome. So, and it's just nice to have a refresh. Sometimes it's just nice to move stuff over and restart, build a little bit differently. The needs change during the playthrough, so makes a lot of sense. Let's see what we got over here. Do you want me to stay on for when I build my homestead, or do I just do that off camera? I'm not sure. Let me know if you're interested in that. 'Cause, I mean, it's mostly going to be just a woodcutting simulator for the most part. And then the rest of the time is just going to be figuring out what to build and how to build it, and making a farm, and making and taming some boars, and like, just non-progression stuff. So this is a nice little area here, but it is quite shallow water, so might not want to put a boat down here. Might want to go over here, maybe. Oh, and we got Black Forest right here. Even though it's meadows, but it's Black Forest. We got tin right here. Do we want to build here, or... because it's quite uneven terrain as well. I feel like yes. We'll just clear all of this out and flatten it. I feel like this could be a nice spot. And we can grow the base inwards. Yeah, let's start clearing this out. We're gonna need to do that before we can progress further. Because we're gonna need a forge and... yeah. Okay, let's, what do I need? I would like a bronze axe before we do all this, though. I'll build a forge temporarily in our first base, and then we'll just move everything over. So we'll need to mine some tin, but we'll go down here and mine these tin deposits first. Bring those back. Because we're not really going to spend much time down here anyway. What do we need to build a forge? And we need 4 coal, 4 stone, 6 copper. Okay. Pretty doable. We'll just need to make sure that we won't be building any upgrades to it, because it's just too much hassle then to move everything over. We don't want to build too much stuff here before we... But we do need... I would like a bronze axe before we get going. Our new base. I'm gonna look up some different storage options that I can make this early in the game. Efficient storage doesn't become a reality until the Iron Age, when we get to the swamp. So we'll see. Here, no, we don't need anything of that. Let's build a forge somewhere. I guess we can build down here. And now we need tin. So let's go grab some more tin. Well, some initial tin. If I remember correctly, it's 8 bronze bars, but we need 16 copper and 8 tin to make an axe. So this is, again, why I mark out the tin nodes, so I can come back to it later on. We have a whole other island. Oh, hello. We have a whole other island there to explore as well. Pretty crazy. Cannot get too many feathers. Keep going here down the coast. Once we get to pine wood, so many doors open up. Like, for example, portals. Portals is such a time saver. But for now, what we'll focus on is getting the bronze axe so we can more efficiently cut down trees, clear out the trees that are in our base area, right up here somewhere. I don't remember. I didn't mark it out. See, that's why you mark things out. I don't remember exactly where we were. I think we were here somewhere, like next to the tin. But how many necks? We will need necks later, so... Oh. And I missed. And I hit the tray. And 1 star, so it has more health. Can I get a clear shot? Nope. Okay, bye-bye. Don't have time for it. We'll go hunting deer, because we need more deer hide. But right now, it's important to stay focused on one thing. Otherwise, you go out for one thing and end up doing another thing, and it's just unorganized. Set out one thing, do it, come back. Set out to do another thing, do it, come back. It might seem boring, but it saves you a lot of headache later. Especially the coming back part. You do need the coming back part, because right now I don't have a rest bonus. That's my bad. So that kind of sucks a bit. But we're fine. This is such a small patch of Black Forest. Okay, we got 11 in ore already. Get another few nodes down here, and we'll go back. I have one more node up here. Okay, we're done. Get back. We have more than enough for right now. Cross these off so we know that we've used those. Head back. Get our bronze axe. Also perfect timing because we're closing in on the time when it gets dark anyway. Might as well get back. There's a lightning storm coming in 11 minutes. If you're wondering about my mods and my world modifiers that I'm using, check the description. I've specified everything there. Most of my mods are quality of life, not altering the gameplay itself. Oh, there's the deer as well. Hello. Oh, I missed so badly. Fuck no. Oh, come on. Oh, I did actually hit. Let's go. I'm gonna have to run back. Run back here because I did hit bird. Bird flew away. Okay. You never have too many feathers. That's why I kill birds on the site. I need my arrows. Okay, so our club is 24. Our bows are 13, almost 14. We're gonna be able to make deer stew off of cooked deer meat. That's why I'm stocking up on that. What I'm not going to be stocking up on is cooked boar meat because you will need them. You will need boar meat raw for sausages later on. It's really nice that resources from previous biomes are usable later. So you just need to know which ones to stack up on and which ones do not bother with. So neck, for example, will be used in potions. Raw boar meat will be used in sausages. Cooked deer meat will be used in deer stew. Okay, let's. Just like okay. Bronze axe. Got our bronze axe. Let's go. See what else we can get. Got a cultivator, bronze spear. Do I want an axe here or a bronze sword? I can't get both. I think I'm gonna go bronze sword and bronze buckler. No, you know what? I'm gonna go bronze hat here. And we're gonna retire our spear. We're not gonna be using spear anymore. The bronze hat gear is gonna be, because it has 2 times parry bonus, 40 block force, 16 block armor, backstab is 3 times the damage, pierce is 45. So it's the same. It's the same as the spear, except it's stronger. You know what? We're gonna reclaim. Not much, but it's a little bit. Okay. So we got what we needed. We have. Do we not have space? We do have space there. Okay, you know what? Let's burn some more wood, and we'll go and clear our. We'll go to the clearing and start clearing up where we want our base to be, and I'm also going to bring with me my flattening tool. Where is it? There it is. Not ideal to do in the rain, so we might want to. No time to waste. Let's get over there. We'll make a small hut at first at our new place. That we have somewhere to store stuff, or we can move stuff over to. I think it was over here somewhere. We'll see. I think it was that half island, or this little area right here is where we want to build our base. So what we need is a we need a sleeping quarter, we need a fireplace, cooking station type of place, and we need a warehouse of storage, some kind of storage unit. We'll see what we can come up with here. Oh, here's all the bees that I forgot that I had. Yeah. 2 bees. Yeah, we want to clear. We'll start by the water and then start clearing more and more as we need it. Yeah, bronze weapons is such a power spike, not gonna lie. Big deal. Yeah, let's start clearing this out. That's fun. Okay. Keep clearing this. I'm not able to pick anything more up, but fine. Pick this up later. We'll pick these off later, the birch trees. This little half island area will be our base. Just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go on YouTube and find find a build that someone made. I always enjoy doing those. My own builds get a bit boring and a lot of the same. We'll clear to about here-ish. So that way we have water on 3 sides. Obviously, this is the problem with everything, is bronze does not have a lot of durability either, so we're going to need to run back and repair it. It can only be done with a forge. You'll see when it breaks. When it breaks, I'll just run back. There, broke. Alrighty, let's go back. We'll mark this as our main base, just in case I forget again. And oh, come on, dude. That was a bit of a bummer. Alright, gonna go straight across here. Back to the temporary base by the spawn. But yeah, we're making a lot of progress this time. It didn't feel like part 1 made a lot of progress, but this one, I feel like I've made a lot of progress. Also, I've been live for 2.5 hours, so that's quite a bit longer than the first part was, but I don't know, when you get a feeling, you just want to keep going. You don't want to stop, because then you lose track of, oh, you need deer meat, so, or deer hide rather, but I couldn't hit anything. Oh well. We'll just repair, drop these off, clear our inventory a bit, go back. But we'll probably need to go sleep first. Be dark. So what we'll do is we'll keep this hut. We'll put a portal here for when we need to come back here and hang up the boss trophies. Everything else will move. So all the coal kiln, the smelter, the beehives, everything you've used will be moved toward the new place. Put these in piles. Make base. Alright, done. Repair, sleep, get back to clearing the forest. We'll still keep the club around just for blunt damage. But the wooden shield, we'll reclaim the wooden shield, I think. Go through workbench. Okay. We now have what we need to kill bears. Really nice. Now we can start farming bears for their claws and the hide, the fur, and whatever else we need. But we're not going to do that just yet. We still have plenty of the forest to do and building our main base. And also I've been at it for 2.5 hours. I'm going to play a little bit more and then I'm going to take a break. But I'll be back. I'll most likely be back later. Damn it. I need some deer hide. I need to start hunting for deers while I'm moving through the forest. I quite like hunting in this game because you kind of have to listen for the sounds. Especially the passive enemies, where if they're not aggressive, it can be really difficult when they run away. Sometimes. There we go. Another over here. I think. Maybe. How it doesn't see me wide in the open, I don't know. Who knows? There's a bunch of oak trees over here that I want to cut down as well. They're a big source of fine wood. Birch trees are nice, but birch trees don't get you as much fine wood as oak trees does. But oak trees take a little longer to cut down as well, so. We'll cut these down as we go along. Alright, let's see. So we got about, depending on where you want to draw the line, we can either go from here and in, or we can go from over here and across. Okay. We'll looking at my mini map right now, like this way. I'm pinging the far side of it, yeah. So we're just gonna clear this path here. This is where our wall is gonna go. Ping that. We won't be lacking any wood for a while. So much wood. I think somewhat. Got a good understanding now of where we want to draw the line. Maybe we should make it even more clear by putting up some walls. Right here and across. think what we'll start doing is building a wall just to see where the line actually goes. So we'll have to build a workbench somewhere. There. Big wall about here-ish. We'll definitely need to flatten the ground a little. Okay. Problem is with this is that it's not straight the other way. It's not straight this way. Try to angle this. Let's cut this one down. Why not? Go. So I imagine a line to where comes across about here. Actually, could have gone further in, but this is fine. We'll clear a little bit outside of it as well. Good measure. Somewhere along this stake wall, we'll make 2 bores. For now, let's just make the stake wall all the way down. I'll need to go back. My axe is almost broken. Managed to build almost the cutoff wall, almost the whole thing, almost there. Not much left. Once we know where the cutoff is, we can clear all this, and then we can start flattening it out and making a layout that makes sense. That keep cutting things down until it breaks. Yep, there we go. Break. Get back. I think I'm gonna stop here. Getting a little bit tired. Take a break. We'll get back. We'll get back to our base, repair, sleep. And then I'll make the save there afterwards, and then next time we'll continue with building our base. And this base will be our main place of rest and all that good stuff until the plains. Once we hit the plains, we'll relocate. But for the whole of the swamp and for all of the mountain biome will be located here. We'll just have portals get us where we need to go. Once we hit the plains, we'll need to find a patch where we have both meadows and plains side by side. But that's an issue for another time. Almost there. Fine. Um, This is the best we can do. We'll stop here. Thanks everyone who's come in and watching and stuck around. I will be planning the lives a little bit more, so keep an eye on the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and I'll be live probably. I could go live again in a couple of hours. I just have some things I need to do. Take a break. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you in the next one.